you gotta do your best. But to win, you gotta be the best. Gold, give me the gold. I want the gold. The gold is to be in first place on my kids, yeah. All I know is double time and do it big, yeah. Out here on my hustle slime, I'm out my grid, yeah. Struggle ain't a trait of mine, I'm on my biz, yeah. And I won't fold, I live by the code of the V. I will not go in defeat, and I will live on in these streets. Just to be in first place, even on my worst day. Rocking like an earthquake, stepping through my birthplace. Every night I work late, even on my birthday. Trapping till my back ache, all I want is cake. If you got a problem, nigga, it's on me. If you got a bottle, bitch, it's on me. If you got a bottom, bitch, she's on me. Ain't that about a bitch, I'm hungry for the dough. Give me the dough. I want the dough. The goal is to be in first place, even on my worst day. Rocking like an earthquake, stepping through my birthplace. Every night I work late, even on my birthday. Trapping till my back ache, all I want is cake. If you got a problem, nigga, it's on me. If you got a bottle, bitch, it's on me. If you got a bottom, bitch, she's on me. Ain't that fucking bout a bitch, I'm an OG. So go gadget, I got a ratchet, size of Frodo Baggins. I ain't bragging, I just blasted. I see trash and I'm a bag it. Now you maggot fool. What that maggot do to you? Believe you wanna know? It's Princess Who. Leave a gangster dipped in black and blue. Recruit this bitch and watch it crack the crew. I keep a list who I owe action to. I'm with this shit, I'm about to take a poo. Empty the clip about the Malibu. For the gold, I want the gold. Give me the gold. The gold is to be in first place. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's all the time. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's 9 to 9. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah. And knock, who that? It's Prez, who he? Big shot, cool cats, spit big facts. OG, kick rocks, get back, Mike Jack, Stanley, I stay dead like Ali, my bitch red, Black Cardi. I'm sorry, I'm always the life of the party. Niggas, they wanna be me, and bitches wanna be my shawty. I keep a peppermint Ferrari Barbie. She fast and sweet, you can't compete. She first like Rick and Bobby. He say, she say, he bout that dough, and like you know, and I don't trust a hoe, a bro a soul, yeah. So I'm about to come and make this paper stone. Sit back and watch me get my paper long. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's all the time. sexy, intellectually hefty. I can't help if America's nightmare look just like a blessing. I'm tested, stay the fuck up off my testes. Or I make this Smith and Wesson pop off like a Pepsi. Leave your windshield messy, yes sir. The new Jack Wesley, Trinity Blade, undisputed. Nino Brown about my money drain. Doing foolish, but I'm the truest through the window pane. Baggage check my lane. If they ever say my name, I might pop up. Getting money when I wake up in the morning. It's a hurricane warning. Trying to be the one and only. Gotta be the one you want. And if the gunner, I'm a gunner. I'ma whoop you when I want it. Cause I'm trying to be the number one. I get it, I'm with it. I'm with it, I get it. I'm so lit, litty bitch. Bounce like titty. I love my city. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's all the time. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's 9 to 9. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's all the time. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's 9 to 9. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's all the time. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's 9 to 9. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah. And knock knock, who that? It's Prez, who he? Big shot, cool cat, spit big facts. OG, kick rocks, get back, Mike Jack, Stanley, I stay dead like Ali, my bitch red, Black Cardi. I'm sorry, I'm always the life of the party. Niggas they wanna be me and bitches wanna be my shawty. I keep a peppermint Ferrari Barbie. She fast and sweet, you can't compete. She first like Rick and Bobby. He say, she say, he bout that dough, and like you know, and I don't trust a hoe, a bro a soul, yeah. So I'm about to come and make this paper stone. Sit back and watch me get my paper long. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's all the time. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. It's 9 to 9. I'm on the grind. Yeah, I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah. I'm so chocolate and sexy, intellectually hefty. I can't help if America's nightmare look just like a blessing. I'm tested, stay the fuck up off my testes. Or I make this Smith and Wesson pop off like a Pepsi. Leave your windshield messy, yes sir. The new Jack Wesley, Trinity Blade, undisputed. Need no brown about my money drain. Doing foolish, but I'm the truest through the window pane. Baggage check my lane. If they ever say my name, I might pop up. Getting money when I wake up in the morning is a hurricane. One and trying to be the one and only gotta be the one you want. And if the golden, I'ma whoop you when I want it, cause I'm trying to be the number one. I get it, I'm with it. I'm with it, I get it. I'm so lit, litty bitch, bounce like titty. I love my city. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. It's all the time. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. It's 9 to 9. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. It's all the time. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. It's 9 to 9. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. It's all the time. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. It's 9 to 9. I'm on the grind, yeah. I'm on the grind all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm
It's you and your inner thoughts. Then you zoom out and you gon' see that the inside of she is a donkey. She's a donkey. Yeah, she's a donkey.
You're about to be dead.
Maybe I'm not pretty, maybe I'm just fine, 'cause I got a belly and I got a bum, but
It's me and my inner thoughts. As I zoom out, then you gon' see that the inside of me is a donkey. I'm a donkey, yeah, I'm a donkey. Hum, 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 give me carrots, onions, and some beets. I will lead you wherever you need to be, 'cause I'm a donkey. I'm a donkey. I'm a donkey. What's going on? It's Kawan, your girl, and I'm just saying, you watching Real Ninjas tonight, alright? Stay tuned. Shit. Yo, when I'm just sitting around crying and taking a shit, man, I appreciate Real Ninjas for being there for me. Hell, my daddy ain't. I'm a private dick, and my dick is private. What's that behind me? Is that an airplane? No, it's a helicopter made of blocks from Duplo. That's my favorite toy. If you a young girl that thinks you a boy, that's Duplo. Go on, get your kids some Duplos, man. If you wanna get your body right, that's presidential fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's presidential fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness.
That's right, Presidential Fitness, where they offer men's and women's fitness classes, jiu-jitsu, youth classes, and even high-intensity workouts. So if you need to get your body right, come see us at Presidential Fitness, located at 4179 West Jefferson.
If you wanna get your body right, that's Presidential Fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's Presidential Fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium. Oh, come on, Coach. What's up, man?
That's nice.
What up? It's me, Fred, and guess what? You just stumbled upon a Real News podcast where we talk about interesting topics, critique underground music, and speak about that bullshit. And where there's bread, well, I ain't bread. Where there's friends, there's bread. What up, Fred?
Yeah, it's a special day today.
The Spanish call it El Dia de Negro, aka Nigger's Day. I'm the nigger. Welcome. And I thought that it would be a special to be sponsored by Cabo Wabo Shots and Baby Jeter. Shouts to Jeter. Hey, I'm gonna get a hold of you later, fam. And you know what I'm saying? We under the Real Ninjas clause. We finna take it right now. Prez, where you at?
Yeah.
You got a toast.
I didn't know he toast.
See, Prez don't drink, so he doesn't know drinking.
He gonna learn tonight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Blocks. Woo, the cups. They ain't ready for that. So tonight I thought, you know, why not celebrate the day by talking about me? You know what I'm saying? And like how I came up, what I do, and where I'm doing it to, and who mouth I'm putting it on. I think. Did I say that right?
Yeah, I think you did a little
Blackie Chan finna come out tonight, probably tonight. You know what I'm saying? No. I've been pre-gaming since like 6. So, without further ado, let me give you a quick intro. This nigga's struggling. We also are drinking water too, so we're staying hydrated. So I was born in 1982, so I'm 41 today. You know what I'm saying?
Blessing.
Word up. Shouts to mom and pops that did that thing. I was born in Chicago, grew up in Charleston, Illinois, around mostly white people, and only white women wanted me, so there's that fetish. That happened, and then about 99 moved to Springfield, and it was like my senior year. So I had to gain notoriety quick. So in order to do so, I kind of just walked down the hall and said, hey, my name's Cornbread, and if you don't like that, then fight. And unbeknownst to people, I was in like capoeira and wrestling. I did a bunch of shit at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready. And nobody disputed it. So I became Cornbread. I wanted to attach a moniker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what that is. This is Real Ninjas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a lyricist as well, and I'll get to that later.
It's a bump, right?
Yeah, a moniker is like a name, a reputationable name. Like, so even if you don't know who it is, when you hear this name, you're like, oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it means something.
Right.
So I wanted something like that to where it was like, okay, because obviously in this town there was another Cornbread who may or may not have done some shit back in the day. You know, I don't know their life, but I've been reminded of.
Another Cornbread.
There was at one time. And so I had to let them know, like, no, I'm separate from that one. I'm the extremely niggery. So I don't know what the other Cornbread was.
Niggery.
But I'm not just niggery, extremely niggery. And so that came from, I used to skateboard, right? And out of this skate magazine, they had a section called Ghetto Snacks. And it was like shit like mayonnaise sandwiches and fucking, you know, Ritz crackers with fucking shredded cheese melted in the microwave and shit, right? And they would rate it on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being extremely niggery, and 1 being Alfonso Ribeiro, not very niggery. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all know who that is, that's Carlton from the Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? I know Real Ninjas do. I just, you know, anybody tuning in that's new, I want to be inclusive.
Every
So
Carl in the world know how to be Carl.
Right. And so I thought that being a 10, extremely niggery was it. I said,
God damn it. Fucking shots.
yeah. He got
two more, by the way, y'all. He's got two more contractually.
I'm trying to hold on for doing the damn dance with them.
No.
We're not doing this.
No. No, it's all good. It's all good. I just wanted to remind you, it's cool to have backstory. So I then became Cornbread the Extremely Nickery. And when I became Cornbread the Extremely Nickery, if you want to pull it up, I have a band camp with everything that's Nickery. So it's cornthecoon.bandcamp.com. My first album was called The Adventures of Double O Negro, right? And the cover of this album, if you want to scroll down and like show the people or whatever, no, you good. Because I'm gonna describe it and shit, and you don't do your thing. So the cover of this album depicts a portrait from an artist in which it's a runaway slave family, right? And so it's a father with a long rifle, and then there's like a young kid, maybe two, I can't remember. Do you see it?
Yep.
And then there's the mother, and she's holding the baby.
Uh-huh.
And the baby's face is my face.
Okay.
Damn, no.
The whole damn laugh went away.
No. Look, here, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
But because he's got it right now. He's got it right now, you know what I'm saying? But, I said, put me on the face. And to the person that was doing my cover at the time, shouts out to R2 if you want to be named. If not, that ain't who it is. But you know what I'm saying? I was like, do that. And so after I did it, I get a call from the NAACP. And they're like, we noticed you got this shit. So here you go. You see it? So that's my first album.
You got a call from the NAACP.
I get a call from the NAACP, and they're like, "We got to discuss this album cover." Because, like, what the fuck? And I was like, "Well," and I'm trying to let them know.
Who the fuck is this? Goddamn it!
This nigga said, "This is Charles Price of the NAACP."
I hope
I don't know if that was his real name.
So
he sounded like a prestigious black man. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But so I made the cover. I said, "That's fucking perfect for me." And so we talked about it, and I was letting them know that, like, I'm the extremely nickery, like, but also the me being on the baby represents I'm new and we're running away, like, from the normal shit and trying to be free. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always had this idea of, like, yo, like, okay, this is what it is, but, like, I want to branch away from that and evolve it, basically. You know what I'm saying? So even when we were making the cover, I'm like, yo, this is what it kind of represents, because I knew I would do more after that. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. If you want to, and you want to play some shit, if it'll play. The only single I did off of there was called Crab Ragoon. Yeah, if you click on Adventures of Double O Negro, the first one. It's like 3 or 4. Number 3 or 4. And so what happened was, like, I've always been into, like, conceptual albums. And so I honestly didn't know what I was doing making this albums. And I wanted to basically showcase that. And so I just got a bunch of different random concepts. And so Crab Ragoon, I said, hey, I went and got a Chinese restaurant menu, and I said, I'm going to fucking write verses about how niggas suck like a Chinese buffet type shit. You know, like I wanted to just, I don't know, like, I like reading and I'm into literature. Yeah, just like, and so I'm like, hey, how can I be different than everybody else that's out there? You know what I'm saying?
Real lyrics is when you try to talk about other stuff. You know what I mean? Not the same stuff. That's what I was on.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking. Like, hey, I'm gonna compare Chinese food to how people rap today, and this was like 2003. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I started producing, like making beats and doing that sort of thing for other people. And then the rapping just came out of like, oh, I would make shit and be like, oh, this, and that, and record it, and people are like, that's dope. Perform that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. So what you got over there? Is it queued up? Yeah. Hit the crab ragout.
Yeah, I jacked this shit off a Chinese restaurant.
Straight
G.
up, G. Hell no.
Yeah,
That's tight,
sitting there
man.
eating crab ragout one day.
I was
And I
just
rapping.
Right, I remember
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
that.
About Chinese food, man. These
Right.
niggas Chinese food and shit.
Hell
You know,
no.
Yeah.
it's like they good, but they don't fill you up though.
And that's exactly right.
I want shit to be great. Better than crab ragoon. Better than a lass with a badass wound. And when I snatch riches like bitches out of their car, you'll be asking yourself, who grabbed that dude? I want shit to be great. Better than crab ragoon. Better than a lass with a badass wound. And when I snatch riches like bitches out of their car, you'll be asking yourself, who grabbed that dude? These cats is like Chinese food, the way they doing stuff. Yeah, it's good as fuck, but it doesn't fill you up. It's stupid, but at the same time appetizing. And you eat so much that you feel kind of sick after rising, just to be hungry again by night. Before serving, make sure you got about 5 mics of fried rice. Today's buffet includes 4 G's of beef with snow peas, but I'll have General Soul's with the Coke, please. $8.99 for all you can eat, and your reps build up. And you heard about all through the streets that your shit is so good, it's on the pedestal. Should I get egg foo young or roast pork with Chinese vegetables? Grand opening, you working hard and focusing, trying to be the best and get paid to not be broke again. But you never came up, cause deep down you knew that when it comes to platters, yours was just poop. I want shit to be great. Better than crab ragoon, better than a lass with a badass wound. And when I snatch riches like bitches out of their car, you'll be asking yourself, who grabbed that dude? I want shit to be great. Better than crab ragoon, better than a lass with a badass wound. And when I snatch riches like bitches out of their car, you'll be asking yourself, who grabbed that dude? Let's get on some Szechuan. After that, let's get gone. When it comes to egg rolls, they say that it's bomb. Decrease sales, kick your artists off, and pick up shrimp, beef, or chicken broccoli with the garlic sauce. There's something wrong when you can see through the light of seafood delight or Mongolian beef with rice. You gotta be on crack cocaine to like lo mein, but pass up Mugu Gai Pan like it ain't no thing. Overseas, I can hear girls bragging in Swedish of how we got the bomb shrimp or dragon in Phoenix. Me adore chop suey, not truly. And give me some shit with almonds in it, I'll spit it out like tooey. But I'll get the plate for pepper steak. Scallop and Empress chicken is something I'll never take. You better make mine to go and seal the deal as we're going off. But oh shit, I went back cause I forgot my soy sauce. I want shit to be great. Better than crab ragoon, better than a lass with a badass wound. And when I snatch riches like bitches out of their car, you'll be asking yourself, who grabbed that dude? I want shit to be great. Better than crab ragoon, better than a lass with a badass wound. And when I snatch riches like bitches out of their car, you'll be asking yourself, who grabbed that dude?
Stop that so we can move on. You know what I'm saying? So that was basically. Can they hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that was basically the first single, and you know what I'm saying. I've always wanted to pave a different lane of like. Whenever I've listened to music, I love the combination of feel plus like, I guess if you want to call it anything, message or content. You know what I'm saying? So, like anything that's conceptual. Are you ready for it? You can decline, bro. But you got 2 more. Yeah.
I'm already fucking.
Yeah, I know. I see it.
So am I.
He said, so
It
am
doesn't
I.
fucking matter.
Okay. It's the day Negro.
It's a good
Come on, man. So, all right. So,
Phil is thinking about that shit.
But the breathe out works though, doesn't it?
I guess.
I guess. If your uncle was training you to be a drunken boxer, so now you got 1.5 left. I'm just playing. I'm joking.
I like that. You guys damn right.
Hey, oh, see, two. He said no. Just get.
I can't even look at it. Okay, so next show is one. There's only one. Okay, there we go.
All right.
I'm trying to help you out here. Just sit the shit. No, he said I still own 1.5. So we just sit the shit. I don't want to sit.
He hell no.
Just sit up, man.
All right. So, but anyway. No. Shut the fuck up. Can I continue the story? Can I continue the story? I knew this was going to happen. That's why I said, hey, let's do this. Because after a minute, it ain't going to matter. So, Crab Ragoon, it goes off. I think it's successful. And that's what you're supposed to think. Is like what it is to you, let it be that. You know what I mean? Like, so I released it and people were like, man, that's really different and cool. So after that, I was like, fuck it, I got to make a second album. You know what I mean? Shouts to Rifo. Shouts to motherfucking Sonny Falls and Treasy. If he's watching, he knows who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was some of the early people I worked with in, like, home skills, as well as Carl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, he said I got mine queued. So, you know what I'm saying? After that, I'm like, yo, all right. Of course, I got to make a second album. So, the second album, or what do you have queued up?
Just Cypher.
Oh, okay. So, well, no. Like, we're going to fit that in because it definitely is in there.
Okay.
It definitely is in there. But so right now we're at the end of 2003 is when I released Adventures in Crab Ragoon. Basically, the next year I end up having my daughter. And then I have my son. And, like, I kind of stopped doing it for a while. But then I came back in like 05, 06 with the Adventures of Devil O Negro reniggered. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm trying to laugh so people can
like
that shit.
Reniggered. Like, you know, okay. So, no, let me explain. Let me explain.
I'm just trying to go back.
You're a spade player, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the game of spades, when you put something out and you try to take it back, you're a renege. Yeah,
renege.
So I put out the Adventures of Devil O Negro because I didn't know what I was doing. I took it back and I put out the Adventures of Devil O Negro renege. You know what I'm saying? And like what it was really supposed to be, basically. Like that was the idea. And so then off this one, so in between time, in the meantime, I meet this young and upcoming kid and really like this nigga shows promise, right? And I'm working with him and I'm like, okay, like, how do you feel about doing some shit, right? Play number 14 off that. And he's like, oh, we can give it a try. And I'm like, cool.
Yeah, man. Torch Radio exclusive. Your main man, Double O Negro. With your boy Agent Orange. Took y'all to school just a minute ago, you know what I'm saying? Now we gotta give you a review. You know, gotta test punch now.
Yeah.
So Agent, what you got to say, man?
Yo, I spent
straight gutter cuts. And you would think I'm from the south, but I'll launch an uppercut, extracting teeth from your mouth. Killing tracks every day till it's time to hit the heavens. If it's beef, I'm on top like it's Heinz 57. Down to place the bigger bets, but ain't made the figures yet. Not compared to Jigga yet, but tracks smoke like cigarettes. And if it's about some bigger breasts,
Yeah, I remember
those
this
shits.
shit.
And then it's going down like hit sticks off Mad
Don't
Row
think
6.
I'm a
If I
fucking hater.
can't find my own, then I'm having yo bitch because she knows the flow sick and I'm nothing to joke with. Ask her if she smokes dick and I
I'm gonna
skate
strike out right
The
now.
only flower that I give is what I scrape off cylinders. Now the sober flow is nice, but I'm great off liquor. Tracks constantly getting killed, so call me Adolf Hitler. I know my brakes off, and you can fill in the blank. $1 million baby out the womb like Hillary Swank.
And when we get down, it's like hick towns. We pleasant plain. While you dumb whores with slumlords feeling the peasant's pain. Technique, I practice 24 hours for 7 days. And you wonder how I leave peeps open with 7 brains. My soul never tamed, I'll forever reign. While people at your wake hearing the reverend saying never change. We on the better things, speaker, amazing grace. While I meet, greet, and defeat. When we come face to face to review anyone platoon would be like saving waste. I got verse and your ass think that is safe to place. My shows no CDs and great takes, killing them seeds and celebrate. When I face the case, we want the real deal. Why you creating fakes? We didn't. All of mine saw the signs like Ace of Base. That you don't spit the Connie cause you hate the pace. And get hit with fatal shots because it'd be too late to stray.
And people say they run the game, but we ahead of their paces. Cause we be killing tracks on a regular basis. Coming
This is the part, no, this is the third time
this
this is
Kick it like Reeboks instead of the aces.
The only
Trying to
other
see
one,
panties
Murphy.
dropping instead of their faces. And in battles, there ain't no competitive races. So why would you try to deny the fact you're whack? Every bar I spit is action packed and coming back to back. That's a fact, Zach never spit the fiction. Take my herbal medications, I never get prescriptions. Better sit and listen to the chosen one. Leave you frozen, son. Give that golden gun to make your chest a open one. Rappers probably gon' try to step to me like I don't owe them none. Till we get in battles and I'm forced to show them something. But until then, just realize the way that I'll leave you. Because there's no one on the planet that can do it like we do.
If we the shit, let the diaper catches. Then we'll emerge 10,000 strong, kinda like when a spider passes. Feeling so calm, I'm so bomb when snipers at. Come at me, you must be coked up like a hyperactive. Don't hold the chrome, but hold my own. Besides the mattress. Other than the choice view, no guy could match me. Sleeping on bread, I'm buying a mattress. And yo has the defense, and me, I provide the access. Eat niggas whole like apples, leave beside the
that's how I've always
so cold,
felt about
most roads
Flash.
can be recited backwards. I
And like
spit
the only
classics.
reason I'm
You
rapping
can't
is
beat
because
the real
nobody
thing.
else
It's like attacking in a hive. The bees still sting.
You know what I'm
Hours like
saying?
running into a
No,
complete
no,
building. After you complete building, then I'm left with a sweet feeling. So don't get comfortable. This is just a sneak preview. We'll see who the nominees at the end of the week speak. Then leave you open to have a go retrieve. The arts niggerati, the spits mine, the beats evil. Us son is lies like people believe we you. It's in my 6 signing off till the release seat.
And he's evil and stay on tracks like Evil Knievel. The way that we kill the beat, man, I'm surprised that it's legal. Agent Orange, on bread, there is no one eating. So sit back and wait for your chance to catch the breathing.
You can stop Oh shit.
So yeah, Renegger came out.
I don't think I did 4 shots. Yeah. It was 3 last time.
You got one more. I didn't say right now. Whenever you want, dealer's choice. He said you definitely do got one more. All right, that's fine. So where was I? So Reniggered came out. That introduced basically Agent Orange to the community. And then I said, oh, okay. How do you feel about doing a little mixtape to get you ready to drop your own shit? And so we went to MI6 tape. Because it was, so again, it's the Adventures of Double O Negro. I'm Double O Negro. Right. He's Agent Orange. Right. MI6. It makes sense, right? Okay. British Secret Service. The MI6 tape, it's got the royal seal. Go back. Go to more releases. On the side. No, it's not on Reneggered. It's a whole different project. I'm only playing one each project.
Okay,
So yeah,
I'm fucked up.
yeah, I understand. We're all fucked up. So yeah, the presidential seal. I'll let you pick if you want to, because pretty much, yeah, it's all fire. I recommend number 9 because Pitch White that's his first track. Yeah, oh, he still does his thing. Shouts out too. Pitch White. You know what I'm saying? And number 9, hold on, number 9 is also produced by my man Clutch Million on IG. So shouts to him too. Okay, we ain't playing him, so play. I say play number 2 then. Or 7. 2 or 7. Yeah. Excrement. Excrement. So yeah, I got with him and basically was like, let me help you and develop you like A&R shit. You know what I'm saying? And
hey yo, this is Judy Blumsfield from Liverpool.
Plus,
on behalf of MI6, Agent Orange and Corn the Coup. We're gonna do this right. This is the MI6 tape. MI6 album coming soon. Look out for that. Straight from Liverpool. We don't call them bitches, we call them birds. Yo. I don't care if this really raps a silly track. She couldn't match the killing facts of this Lily Black. I'm more blunt than Philly rap, and I pity cats who try to act y'all. We can have a fair fight or a pretty match. I got plenty jabs to turn niggas soft like titty patch, and got plenty hacks to get the city back. And they say the flow is so bananas, like Donkey Kong and Diddy's back. You don't have to hate until the graduate. Congratulations. How long since you evaluate that half the nation goes solo like masturbate without masturbation? And most can't even pass the rate without lacerations. Looking at me like, Doctor, I can say, I'm not hospitable because I don't have the patience. My flow with deadlies, all that shit crap rapping, baby. And if I haven't more than half past the stage, y'all playing games. Some niggas like Babbages to me. Mr. Come Loudly without having a degree. Make sisters come loudly without passing them the D. How the whack get on is a mystery. Every lad I pass is history. Come back, they never would, like it slabs of hickory. Here to warm you like a dash of liquor. Because when we hit the streets, yeah, to be geek like it's time to trick or treat. And this verse is out to anyone prepared to give with me. Little do you know I'm calling out a guaranteed victory. Listen, B, battle me, you better have a strategy. A shit's creek, yo, float like a loss of gravity. Saying you was bad as me? Nah, dog, never that. Agent Orange is a witty, intelligent, clever cat. Watch the hurricane make landfall on your weather map. Get on tracks with MI6, then dude, you better snap. Got the better raps, cause the rhyme bouts, I'm better, y'all. Women give me phone numbers like agent, you better call. Not giving up the puss, I'm persuading with cheddar, y'all. Then I got a revolver around my pole like a tetherball. Fuck cause I have to rap for the pleasure, y'all. Say the boy stacks, the boy takes a level, y'all. Got the game ass backwards, like trying to throw the Manning. A man on fire like Denzel with Dakota Fanning.
Now, understand, fam. And also, real quick, shouts out to the former Port Italian, the now new Scandinavian, aka Al Bundy, fam. Uncanny.
I saw you put that on that.
Yeah.
He don't know his new name, though.
We said it on the last Real Ninjas.
Nigga don't watch it.
Wow. Wow, Uncanny. So I'm
nigga.
shouting you out and you not even paying attention either. At least I like your interviews with fucking NLE Chopper and shit. You know what I'm saying? No. But real shit, shouts to Uncanny and Antoine for helping record that shit. And like they got mixing credits. And it was hot as fuck.
Where was Robbie Davis at around here?
I didn't meet him yet.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? So
he was always around.
So after that, I actually, which is funny, because I met Philly Ray, which if you don't know, that's Uncanny Spots. He's the whole Scandinavian with his lying ass, because we always thought he was Italian, because the nigga was a model growing up looking like Fez. You know what I'm saying? But he said, "Oh, no."
First Instagram model.
Yeah, like for real. No, like, dog. I wish y'all could see pictures of this nigga, fam. I said, I see why you got like 14 baby mamas with 13 kids, man. No.
14 baby mamas, 13.
Right. But no. Uncanny. Like that was our beginnings of our relationship, but also like, man, MI6 was, so we recorded that shit. Go ahead, presidential. We recorded that shit in probably like 5 to 6 hours and had, I'd say, no more than 100 copies on the street within the next 24 hours. Like, we went to the Arabs like, hey, new MI6 tape, tell people that Cornbread and Agent Orange dropped these off. And, like, went back within hours of that shit, and they're like, the shit is gone. Who the fuck are you? Like, you know what I'm saying? I said, hey, anybody who buys shit from you, give them one of these. And, like, yeah, it was like that. So, you know what I'm saying? A little bit after that, though, me and your boy fell out. You know what I'm saying? And we went our own ways. And, like, it sucks because it was over a bit. And it didn't have to be. And it always is. But
I mean, it's easily squashed.
right. So now, all right. So from here, listen, how much time we got? Where we at? No, well, like.
We got 10, 20, like 25 minutes.
That's it?
25!
Oh, well, I'm not even going to get, I'm going to just get through the code then. So, all right. So, real quick then. No, that's cool. Like, okay. So, I'm just saying, so after MI6 and Re-Nigger, that was about also the time kind of I got divorced in real life. You know what I mean? So, I had to like move away. And I moved to Champaign and ended up doing Leftover Bread, Black Magic, which I don't have. I have to get again. The Clayton Nigsby series, which I wanted to publish 4 books based off the Dave Chappelle Black White Supremacist. So it's Clayton Nigsby presents Nigger Book, Nigger Stain, I Smell Nigger and Dump Truck.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Extremely Niggery was the name. But I only published 2, in which I did Nigger Book and Nigger Stain. And then between those, I did one that was kind of a leftover bread called The Art of Niggerati. Now, after those, while I'm in Champaign, shouts to fucking Harsh, Belly, Lewis, Rich, Broadway Street, anybody who was involved or met me or whatever the fuck. I'm not discounting nobody tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all all the reason I'm here. If you want to play something off there, please do.
I'm just showing all the
Nigger Stain, fam. Yeah.
Nigger Stain.
Yeah. And Nigger Book. Like,
fucking Nigger Book. Did you even have time to read that one nigger's book?
No, because it was a Chappelle Show skit, so it obviously was a fictional book. No, I read the shit. So then after though, so again, let me think. Had the falling out, and then I kind of did Leftover to be like, all right, this was shit that was left over, and I'm gonna start over with Nigger Book, Nigger Stain to like practice and get ready to like put out a real project. So then the real project ended up being Missing Coon. The Coon is missing. I don't know. Yep, there you go. And shouts out to my man Justin Fields out west who threw together this cover. Dog. Yeah, I had a great time with my career. I don't know anybody else that had more fun than me. Yeah, man. Like,
that's why I love it.
Yeah. No.
Good conversations like that. Yeah. They mean a lot.
Yeah. With the mohawk and shit, like looking like Rampage Jackson.
You like Mr. T. You like Rampage on.
I look like Mr. Arnold Palmer.
You look like Rampage Jackson.
Okay, so all right, so when Missing came out, the single off that was Blue Off Green, number 6, most definitely. Yeah, like, so when I came out with this, people were like, wait a minute, this nigga spit. Like, that's how at least I felt it was received, because by this point I'm like, all right.
No, it's 420.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Like, no. And again, shouts to Louis Rich, man. Like, he, from basically this album on up to like recently, like, he's produced all my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was just the homie. Like, I mean, you know, I don't want to, I'm not saying this in an ill way. I just want to paint the picture of, like, he was a nerdy ass white dude that drank Coca-Cola and smoked weed with us and, like, figured out how to sample and then ran with it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this was his, like, coming out party, because I told him, I was like, hey, I want you to produce this shit. Like, I want beats for this specifically. And then once we got done, I said, bro, Blue Off Green, I've done that in the hood, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was like, so, yeah, go ahead. I got a video on YouTube. This is my first video. It was off the wall.
Awake to the ways of the world, living without a care, about to roll this stuff up that'll have you out of there. Home run, knocking out the park. Finish with pearlescence, now the homie's about to spark. Smell the scent tantalizing from the molded Brillo. I don't get high, I get NASA cause I'm rolling pillows. Getting blue like Corbin Duke, come and check the school. Then proceed to play some smoking music that sets the mood. And then get high on that. The first puff exquisite, the second my eyes roll back. And on the third, it starts to get more drastic. On the fourth and fifth, it starts to feel orgasmic. A little lightheaded, cause it's above your average. Not quite legendary, just a little bit more classic. But once you have it, then you mellow indeed. To get here, combine your feeling of yellow and green and get blue. Get blue off green, blue off green, blue off green. Get blue off green, blue off green, blue off green. If you feel yellow, get blue off green, blue off green, blue off green. Get blue off green, blue off green, blue off. And grab a Blondike with a bomb marijuana pipe, then there's pretty much nothing I wouldn't do for a Klondike. Plus I got cotton mouth and can't stand it for very long. So when you get something, will you grab me something from Marathon? Like some Chips Ahoy and Arizona green tea, a lottery ticket and a Rillo so I can roll this green brie. After I max snacks, I roll it up and blaze and pass it to the one who was down with Puff and Sage. I am so blue, some is so low. 10 blunts of this piff will leave you stuck and so froze, leaving Kansas like Toto. I'm Fo-O's or Go Dro, similar to mixing shots of SoCo with no dose. Get blue off green, eyes red off purple, black widow, white hairs, all the colors in the circle. Cause when we spark hash, that's just some other kill. Call it art class, cause we blow them color wheels. When we get blue off green, blue off green, blue off green.
You know what I'm saying? That I like.
If you feel yellow, get blue off green, blue off green, blue off green. Get blue off green, blue off green, blue off green. And come bless us this one breath of success and success like fuck yes. Off that super potent but not trying to tweak stuff. This is more like talk a lot, keep you kinda geeked up. Controlling bees, if you think you bold and see. If you can hit it 3 times hard, then hold it, G. Then an iron lung is probably what you wrote to be. Or at least the colder smoker in your area notably. For potency, you like tasting the pit. Here, hit this Chris Benoit, that's Canadian crit. With no disrespect to you or the man, but it's called that because it'll choke you or your fam. The bandwagon of marijuana step upon and blow more green than bitches sucking leprechauns. Cause when I blow, it ain't nothing like Johnny Depp. Fill it all up and then release in one foggy breath like I'm blue off blue off.
Like that's, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm always happy. Like I feel like I know you hear what I'm saying. Take it all together. And then also, you know what I'm saying? I see on the page I got the Bobby Brents track, right? You don't have to play it, but shouts to the Zombie. When we was doing our thing, it was like, man, I want you to make me a theme song and perform that shit. Yeah. No, like he tells me every time, he's like, bro, that shit is tight. Like, he was like, bro, that's my shit. And I'm like, and I don't disagree, because why would you disagree with that nigga? You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna hit me. The fuck? No, that's my dude, man. Like, coldest chicken wings in the Midwest. I'm not lying, fam. Like, I love that nigga. Bobby Brits. That dog. Let him have a barbecue for you.
He's something else.
Yeah, like, no, I love that nigga. I love that nigga, man. Yeah, I love that. Oh, speaking of which, and side note, I didn't know you knew Tyler Clausen.
Yeah.
That's my fucking neighbor, bro.
Okay.
No, like that shit, and then, man, no. But what I'm saying is, he showed me the fucking shit with him and Joaquin Buckley, and I just seen that nigga out in Vegas, man. He told me to reach out to him, so come on, man. Here soon, like, but no. My man Zombie, Canadian bare knuckle boxing, the first champion. When I met him, he went to Florida to some shit and became champion down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
People don't know just because fighting is people. You gotta know fighting and know fighting. You know
right?
So
exactly.
It ain't like basketball.
No.
When you don't gotta watch basketball to know LeBron.
Right, exactly.
You gotta watch fighting
to know who the fuck is fighting. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But people don't know. Like a lot of people around town don't know that Bobby probably one of the best fighters in the world.
In the dog has done some shit. Like has done some shit, but like
never been amateur.
No,
never was an amateur. Like,
and listen, hold on.
Fighter, even John Jones was amateur. Had 2 amateur fights. You know what I mean? Shit.
He debuted professional. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you don't know the Brent's lineage, Tamika. You know what I'm saying? Like
real talk, she ain't on the positive side of the history.
She was ranked fucking 15th in the world though at one point. So like again, accolades, man. Fallon Fox, bullshit.
Bullshit.
No, like I'll say it.
Like that single-handedly shut down all fighting in Springfield. Like, hey, I'm gonna say John Dixon fucked up fighting in Springfield with that.
Yeah.
By letting a girl fight a guy.
That was bullshit.
I mean, she signed up for it. I remember Bob saying, I told her don't take this fight. You know what I mean? Shit, she's gonna get booked. You know what I mean? Shit. There's a dude. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was coming too. Shit,
Ain't that.
But hey, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying shouts to the shouts to the Brinces. That's yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, we did that for him and we actually performed it as he was coming out like we was on Cinemax. And that shit was an experience.
Oh, yeah.
I also met Matt Hughes that night.
Oh, yeah.
And then shouts to Matt Hughes because you fucking choked out my boy Rusty when you was 16, nigga, and I forgot about that. And it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I blocked it out because it was my boy. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know what you was going to be at the time. So, you know what I'm saying? No, yeah. So, after that, I made up with your boy Orange. You know what I'm saying? And this was about the time when 106 in Park was out doing Freestyle Friday. You know what I mean?
Side note, me and Orange were the same audition. He won all his battles. I won all my battles. But I'm the nigga with the big gold chain on. You know, they didn't want this nigga. You know?
Yeah.
They didn't want that. They wanted the three. You know, I mean, they wanted the orange.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
an underdog.
Ain't that about a blip?
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
I looked like a drug dealer when I was
Right.
You know what I mean?
And so this is about this time, and like he goes on there, wins because it's like 4 weeks after that. If you become the champion, you come back for another 4 weeks for the Hall of Fame type shit. And so he won 4 weeks in a row, came back, won everything up to the championship, and then lost the bones. You know what I'm saying? Which, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which, like, it's not even about that. So I bring that up to say he comes back, and I'm like, hey.
Because he freestyled when he was supposed to write something. Okay.
That's not what I'm here to debate.
Go ahead.
Chris throwing in extra stuff for the investigation.
My bad.
I'm just saying. So what I'm saying is when he comes back, I say, hey, fuck that. Like, you know, grieve or whatever time you need to do. Let's work on this new album. And so I start composing stuff, and his parents, shout to them, end up like buying us equipment in order for us to do work. And I have a hand in that. And I'm like, why don't you get this? I know how to work this. I know signal flow. You know what I'm saying?
Investment time.
Yeah. So I'm making beats and doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And what ends up turning out is this album called In Other Words. You know what I'm saying? So you could just play the first track off that because that's the epitome of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like some Bible script, and it's like the letter and the definition other and the definition and words and the definition. But under the real definition, it has
one more damn definition.
No, it's like so N. Anything containing the letter N as a nigger, coon, jungle bunny. Like that type of shit. Like that's what it says. Because again, I'm saying shit, but I'm saying it in a different way. That's my thinking. Is like, this is the whole project. I'm still talking about fucking bitches, but in other words, I'm talking about fornicating females. We're saying the same thing. Right. In other words, the first.
Hello, this is all about a CD called In Other Words. I wanted to use words as the main focus of your card, as well as pretty paintings.
In other words, bring it back to the middle of the map, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and nothing like this bitch. They gon' hit me with the dab, hit the nigga with the kick, with the nigga on their back. That's a literal attack. Smart, that goes against everything you are once you talk. Keep that anger on lock like a ball, leaving all attention like watching catapults. With the limelight's involved, then you might get involved. So you gotta brush my time, so get a fresh mind, then dive in the road. Try to leave your legacy behind when I go. When it's time for the show, I'm rewinding the line every time that I'm low. To see the eyes of the folks, the expressions and question doesn't lie in the hole. Rewinding the whole, my craft to progress. Never want to sound half-assed to a mess. Puff, pass back to the cess. Less prayers, got hash in the session. Anything I smoke is average at best. I can push my
Habits test. Fuck fast like a rapper in distress. I'm trying to take a seat and get the massive. So when they pass in the jet, the flex and you pack that crash like a bed. Cause in the weeks and last, I'ma guess that they will receive with being asked by the rest. Or the devil in the moon while you dance in the street. Like Angus, cause I am what I eat. Stand next to the man with a plan, and it's like you get a free tan for the week. Just playing with your snow cone, but you know I'm faded off the homegrown. I'm a Martian, so I'm a home. Why does nigga have to go and spit it so cold? Cause it was told by the mold of the soul that you gotta go study for the right plan. Cause everything you do, you gotta work about 10 times harder than the white man. And in my mind, I was like, damn, take the spy shit, then he want the right scan. Taking it, then put it in a tight can. So get the sales start developing the light brand. But it's nothing at all, and the rest can start sucking the balls. Try to live for something tomorrow, cause if you don't stand for something, you fall.
That's it. Listen to Overweiss on your own. That features my man Orlando Brown. You know what I'm saying?
The real.
No. He said that motherfucker over $10. You knew he was hood when you met him, didn't you? Yeah. No, he came up here, Nick. No, he came to Spring. Yeah.
I was on the celebrity basketball game. Yeah, that nigga was spooked to me, bro. I was like, I was just trying to find a drink, you know what I mean? That nigga looked.
Yeah.
That nigga looked. I was like,
I went down on Raven and said, no, I haven't cried so fucked up. Oh my God, that shit was comedy.
And I was like, hey, I said 3J, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Tiger, nigga.
I fuck with you.
Yes.
3J.
Tiger, nigga.
I said, man, let me buy you the drink what you buying. I said, get a bottle if you want. I already drink, yo.
That nigga said 3J from the Winslow.
Yeah.
You stupid.
He said, no, thank you, my brother. God bless you. I ain't gonna fuck with this nigga. I think there's something God bless you in the club, man. He got his hoop on that day, though. He got his hoop on. That nigga used to know how to play basketball. Now, I don't think he used to know.
Because he played with Jaleel and Eddie Winslow.
That's the
You know what I'm saying?
Because them niggas had game, you know what I'm saying? Shit, oh yeah.
The first time you seen Urkel hoop, you was like, nah, this nigga really hoops. Man. Like, he knows Larry Johnson. Anyway.
Hold on. Obama on YouTube said, happy birthday, Mr. Trash Extraordinaire.
Thank you.
From your boy, A1. Yes, sir.
Blessings. You know what I'm saying?
You got a YouTube viewer. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
A1, thank you. Looking at us from YouTube.
So,
we needed a video on YouTube.
in other words, comes out. And, you know, after that, again, this is our second falling out. So, of me and Agent Orange. And that's in itself is a Lifetime movie. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
That's what friends do.
Yeah.
Uppercut a couple of friends.
Yeah, but it's like that only happens when it's one side. For the first time, maybe not. 2 times, it's got. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. I'm moving on because I did, and which this is about 2012 now.
Okay.
Right? I started fucking with you.
I was in the
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My man.
Listen, I'm off the Cabo, but I'm not fucking dead. All right, we still hosting the show. 2012 comes. I start messing with your boy, Junior Passari. Shouts to TJ Bird at the time. You know what I'm saying? And we hooked up and vibed also at the same time. What he finna pull up and can't wait to get out the fucking way is not that I didn't meet Carl before this, you know what I'm saying? But like when I at this time when I met this nigga, he was like, hey, I'm about to go into MMA and fucking like I've been lifting weights and working out and I'm gonna open the gym, man. Presidential Fitness. And I'm like, all right, cool. What you want me to do on this verse? And not that I was trying to be dismissive, but I'm trying to like be professional. Because people know me again for being nigger. And they think that's how I really am. But when they see I show up on time and I'm like serious about my shit.
Look, the reason why I holler is because you niggery. I heard this thing, I said, what? When I first heard it, I said, cornbread the coon. I said, what? I said, yes. I said, that's perfect. I said, where did this thing come from?
No, and to add to that, every idea I've had, and I said prayers, we should do this. He's like, it's like I'm not used to that. And even with like the intro and shit, I'm like, hey man, we should do something like, do you know a place you go? And I'm kind of humming, and he was like, bro, do that. and I'm like, okay. That sounds like some new shit. But I'm just saying, to me, I'm like just tossing out an idea, and he's like, no, I see the vision. And I green light the vision. And I'm like, okay. So you know what I'm saying? So anyway, he's like, yo, I got this verse. And again, it wasn't that I disliked or whatever was going on between me and homie. Like, I can keep it professional again. So he was like, it's gonna be you and Orange and Scoob and me. And I'm like, cool, whatever. We can do the video, and so yeah.
You gonna play the whole thing?
Yeah. This also features shouts out to Mario Cannon, aka Blue Dolphin, which used to have a little bit of meth in it, if you know what Blue Dolphins are. Not that kind of white women. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. Anyone? Gotcha.
The tempo. I'm the endo. No surprise, man, I'm always high. I'm up at quota zone, so I'm about to get it on. My supersized dream, baby, multiply cream. It's full steam, and I put that on my offspring. I got these bitches popping, got these bitches jocking, got my hustlers watching. That's how I caught you with my slim. I'm just a pretty boy, not a pretty boy. These asses for taking jabs, I make them with no noise. These haters I destroy, I close they fronts with my judo punch. Thought I told you once, this ain't what you want, boy. Mr. President, he gets a piece. Elected president up in these streets. And I always ride out with my peeps, and every time you see me, man, I'm gifted deep.
Ain't about to rip the flow with bars that's so official, though. The president with Agent Orange, the last was Richard Nixon, yo. And that's the mission, yo. For cats that didn't know, I spit a cut and split its guts and beat a track on stitches, yo. Plus, I'm acting get the hoes receive the scratch for Rick. Keep the track up if it snows. You sniff the smack up in your nose. God, fuck that guy. Both black eyes will put my ain't. 217 representing, hanging in the ill estate. Philosophy's my property. I slang it like it's real estate. Ain't no drinking, J-Mo straight. Do not ask me, will I chase? No sitcom, I spit bombs, showing off my will and grace. Watches known as 30 Rock community with dirty cops. Do not try to fuck trust me. I'm
is moving, homie. Keep it real with yourself. People screaming so loud when we step through, I can't hear myself. Other than God, the only person I myself. I mean myself, I'm feeling good, looking good, swagger me, spitting like an automatic when extending magazines. Every time I open my mouth, I cause casualties. So if you want some action, Jackson, it will end in tragedy. Prayers, why these bastards be talking about the guns they bust? We from the battlefield, who really want a war with us? The squad is eating good. Do you want a lunch from us? If you ain't about them presidents, then please don't fuck with us. We shooting for the top and aiming from the neck up. We got it.
We do that. And then again, I'm messing with TJ, and like me and him are just going crazy musically because again, he produces, he's a talent. If y'all haven't heard of Junior Passare, starter of in my opinion, I don't know if it's true, but in my opinion, starter of Zipper Collective, motherfucking talk whatever you want to. Battle me, nigga, let's go. Anyway, it ain't about that. But no, real shit though, like me and him got together. Shouts to his pops too, TZ. You know what I'm saying? ODC Entertainment. I did so in an effort to again sharpen the skills. I came with the mixtape, the Kokujin mixtape. Right now, Kokujin means basically black person or nigga in Japanese. You know what I'm saying? The roots being Koku, meaning Coco, and Jan, meaning Tangeray, because that's what niggas like to used to get off of. So, no, Jan actually means person in Japanese. So, you know what I'm saying? That's where that comes in. But also, again, shouts to Justin Fields for the cover, because this actually won me mixtape of the year when I put this out. And I solely believe it's because of the cover. Because if you look at the cover, it's me as a samurai with like the background burning, but like there's horses but the capital's back there too. Our capital. You know what I'm saying? So like it was a big deal when people saw that. They was like, fuck, this nigga made it, kinda is how I felt. You know what I mean? We don't have to play nothing off there because I know we getting limited and shit. But I just wanted that cover to be seen. And like, yeah. I'm proud of that one. So then after that comes out, hold on one second. So after that comes out, I end up doing a double EP, but I released it kind of like months later, in which it was Auto Coon and Auto Coon 2. You feel me? And that was just, again, like T-Pain was out in heavy, and then everybody started trying to use Auto-Tune. No, because now he's lifting T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it. So what I'm saying is like, so Auto-Tune, the idea was we're going to use Auto-Tune, but we're not writing anything. You know what I'm saying? We're literally going to like just sing our way through whatever beat we make, and it's going to be freestyle and cold as fuck. Right? So on the first one, the cut was Ramen. And it was talking about camping, both voluntary and involuntary. Both of these feature my man Junior again. So shouts out. You know what I'm saying? And then on the second one, I want to say it was Baloney, which like we just went crazy on. Auto-Tune 1, either Hot Shit No Toilet, featuring Ty Whitty, or early Ty Whitty. Because again, I like to work with talents and shit locally that when motherfuckers say, oh, you don't know shit about him, no. If I see Ty Whitty right now, He knows what's up, and not in a bad way. It's all love. Like, yeah, please. This was also my first guitar solo.
Bruh, please, you know I stay fresh.
One of my favorites.
I lean out on 5 no go home ride shit. Put the stick on the lot lips. And when I'm spit, don't act on astonishment. The fridge is beer and condiments. For the young and dumb, having fun. And if there's a condiment, don't get fake child support. Guaranteed that I'll commit. For when you feel like a nut, you feel like bouncing in. Like Penny, I'm proud of it. Of what I found amiss. When I go downtown, and tongue down brown with lips.
Hot shit, no toilet. Hot shit, hot shit. Hot shit, no toilet. Hot shit, no toilet. Hot shit, hot shit. Hot shit, no toilet.
Hey man, like New John, you know what I'm saying? That nigga said,
I'm loving what you do, yeah. And everything you do, yeah, love. You can stand, but I'm not no understand too. She likes how you the shit, but you born in a restaurant. Girl, I'm eating on the episodes, and I'm so for real. I took the episode, let me out, right with you. Skinny one, fuck up on my pockets. Ain't that pussy like I'm hungry, bottom this.
Never stop doing this. No, that nigga freestyled that shit. I said, nigga. Ty Whitty, he got off, bro. No, he got off. He did a feature like a motherfucker. Yeah. He did a feature like a motherfucker. No, that's forever. My cut. That's
when I remote, I will take control. Where is my I wanna watch the show. Chillin' on the weekend. On your girl's back, I can see it. And no, I wanna see it. Don't come back forever. I held that note too long. And just like Cisco, I like those. If this is like our own man, we talk about that cool and come on, man. Hot shit, no toilet. Hot shit, hot shit. Hot shit, no toilet.
Come on, man. 2012. This is what I'm saying. Like, I no ego. I'm doing a lot of shit. Because what if you go listen to Junior now, the evolution thing, like, this is the roots, no fucking LeVar versions. I'm trying to tell y'all. Me and him was doing auto-tune, and then he went to Zipper, and then he went to doing the shit he's doing now. We can debate it if you fucking want to. But I help. You should write me a thank you letter because I made you better. No, not you personally. I'm just saying. That's bar. So,
yeah.
Auto-Tune, fam. That did that. And then we had to come back with Auto-Tune too. You know, you ain't got to play nothing off that because I know we probably only got time for one more. And I want you to play some off the finale of Corn the Coon to go into Cornbread 217. And we gotta wait for next year for 217 because we're almost out of time. But the coronation and culmination of Corn the Coon ends in Goldnigger. And it always has been, because it was the Adventures of Devil O Negro. It was the Adventures of Devil O Negro read Nigger. And then we have Gold Nigger. You know what I'm saying? Devil O Negro is Gold Nigger. And that's what I decided to do. So, let me think. Man. No, we're going to drink this. He said that shit is gross. Gold nigga. Okay. No, and ever since then, Press has called me nothing. He'll be like, no, I'm going to Coon. And they'll be like, Coon Rods. He's like, no, cornbread.
Everybody like I call them.
No, a lot of people do, and it might not be right, but it feels right. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen my 23andMe yet. So, all right. I want to hear Sleep on the Beat, but I'm looking and like, man. Yeah, number 9, featuring Miguel Tucker from Peoria, or at least, I don't know where he is now, but shouts out. He was young at the time, like 19 or 20 and coming up, you know what I'm saying? But I like it because of that sample. I don't know what the sample is, and I've never heard it since then in any song. Like, I'll listen to radio and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a sampler. Like, if you're like, hey man, what's this song? I'm like, oh, they got that from this shit in this year. Like, I'm kind of that precise.
You talking about radio or radio?
No, Sleep on the Beat.
Okay, all right. You got a song named Radio on here too.
I do. It's up to y'all. Honestly,
we're gonna do Sleep on the Beat.
Okay. I just like that He said, let's get it out the way. Thank you, friends, and I love you. I'll do whatever you want on your birthday. I never seen on the beat, even if it's terrible. On the beat, I hit it and kick it. It's like buffaloes in the fist of the beat, but not your fist on your beat. When you stay complete, but useful, making hits and contusions until you shake the bruise and then trip to illusions. So we hit them with the rhythm of the full force in the same sense. I'll take it all in one. That's on the full court, but you didn't. That's why it's only course you pull short. But I designed to play, define the play with time and faith to get first in line. They got one more like even to everyone that you don't like. If it doesn't result in the score, then my mistake and review of the testament. You can get past that. It'll be excellent. That'll make you VCs, aka the best with the DCs. Straight punch in the flesh with the 3G. And given that the less than the BG, CTC, under the PB, and then the TVs as an audio version of optic illusion. My sonic intrusion will mutate your genes, invading my toxic infusion. Cause you know it's a kind of real that you know when we sound the seal. And if you all know those and so woke that you can't fall back asleep, you might as well not sleep on the beat. Dedicated to the focus, yes. Also then known as a mess. Making music with the soul to the best. To go to the head, or slow to the chance. Or for the education of the emotional sex. On the back and go with the rest. Music that I know is a mess. So I say my flow with this. That this is dedicated to the focus, yes. Also then known as a mess. Making music with the soul to the best. To go to the head, or slow to the chance. Or for the education of emotional sex. On the back and go with the rest. Music that I know is a mess. So I say my flow with the best.
Yeah,
look good. Even when I don't smile, spit a dope rhyme, poke fine up in no time. Got up a citizen pronouns, I poke out, go all out in the game, but I won't fire. Tell me this is what it comes to. A city full of whack niggas that'll run through. Yeah, they talk that real shit. When they figure then a motherfucker tell them where to go to. Hell, I'm not like a lot of them. I don't got a lot of bitches like a Protestant. I speak my mind from a lot of them, but still ain't nobody here that's hot as him. Be little and old, the spitters with lyrical skills, I'm killing them. I'm having my way with the game, like that Hick and Deliverance. They ain't about this shit. Tell them get a good view, watch this shit. Show them how to do it with a heavy influence under the influence. Thought you knew this shit. Ain't shit like Biggie, ain't shit like Twister. If we talking lyrical skills, I show you the difference. Simon said, Nifty, you should kill them all. They always quick to say you over when they never started. But yeah, yes, also been known as yeah. To the head, no slow to the chance. Need water. On the way that I look at this, and I know it's a mess. So I say my vote for this, and this is dedicated to the focus. Yes, also been known as a mess. I'm making music for the soul to the dance. Flow to the head, no slow to the chance. Over the education, sex. Some nights I sleep out of ignorance as I dwell in imaginative ligaments into the bottom of the deepest, most intimate to figure out the cinch and then commit to a vision set so I can render it what I carry inside like vendor shit. If I let it answer, it'll injure him, thus burn you up like send it quick. Express the aggression progressively, bless a confession collectively, profess and collect it like jet debris and object to test that stand me. Cause now it's all about getting me. Balls in the blue while playing me. That's softly USB sends through the damage and just slay the beat. When it's detrimental and instrumental, makes you give the pencil or pistol with you. It can make you cut all the shit you went to as it is against you. Crystal rip roots, it prevents loops and clean and whack. Believe in that, making that your mind. What you get in is what you put in, so what you put in, it takes practice and actual time. Just stacks and lines, go back and refine. I guarantee right after that you will find you created your own map in mind. Just with melodic tone is an act of divine conception. So when you wake up, then everything's made for the truth. All that's left to do is alarm all the others so they can awake from the stoop. This is dedicated to the focus, yes. Also been known as a mess. We're making music for the soul to confess. To flow to the head, slow to the chance. So for the education and promotion of sex. On the way can go with the rest. Music that I know is a mess. So I say water after this. That this is dedicated to the focus, yes. Also been known as a mess. We're making music for the soul to confess. To flow to the head, no slow to the chance. So for the education and promotion of sex. On the way can go with the rest. Music that I know is a mess. So I say my flow with the rest.
So basically, Gold Nigger ended the chapter of like the coon because at that point I started getting a little more notoriety from the Caucasus Mountains.
You changed your name, yeah.
And so I felt that I should be a little more inclusive so that white people can say, hey, Mom, I know about this rapper that's dope. You should check him out. And if Mom's like, all right, what's his shit, right? Well, Corn the Niggery. And it's like, no, you're not going to check that out, Mom. But you will check out Cornbread 217, which that's another story from another time.
When I was shopping my music, my bad.
You go ahead. No, please. No, yeah, you are. So you're supposed to interject. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, please go. You're new to this. I want you to experience what it's like to be a drunk asshole. You know what I'm saying? So interject the fuck out of me, even though it's not about you.
I was shopping my music, and I sent it to this producer, and like I had a couple of tracks, and I had a couple of videos, and Cypher was one of them. And when we were like sitting down together watching the track, and your name popped up when you started rapping, he said, Cornbread the Coon. He said, I love that. It was a white dude. Yeah. Cornbread the Coon. Oh, I love that.
they usually do. You know what I'm saying? But you can't say that to your mom if she was born before 1956. Yeah, she's like, no, we don't say that, and she would like slap the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? So Goldnigger was like, all right, I'm done with this shit, and now I'm getting the fucking divorce and moving to LA type shit and starting over. But we can do part 2 next week, or if you want us to go back to regular programming, just hit us in the comments or on the Real Ninjas Network page. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all kicked it with me. I'm goner than Rhea. This is my man, Sick With It. And we got Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you ready to get Ninja started up, cool. If not, we can just keep the cameras on and kick it. You feel me? You know what you need to end it with. What's that behind me? Is that an airplane? No, it's a helicopter made of blocks from Duplo. That's my favorite toy. If you a young girl that thinks you're a boy, that's Duplo. Go and get your kids some Duplos, man. Yeah.
What's that behind me? Is that an airplane? No, it's a helicopter made of blocks from Duplo. That's my favorite toy. If you a young girl that thinks you a boy, that's Duplo. Go on, get your kids some Duplos, man. Now look, nigga. They tried to, what's that shit called? Get me into Muslim. And they told me I couldn't eat no ham sandwich no more. I said, nigga, Jerry finna eat a ham sandwich. You dig? That's what I'm saying, nigga. They trying to do you out here. I'm good. I'm good. You good on what I'm good with. Okay? I'm out. It's me and my inner thoughts. But then you zoom out and you will see that the inside of me is a honky. Honky, yeah, I'm a honky. Nom, nom, nom. Feed me lettuce and grapes and chia seeds. And I'll make sure that you won't ever be free, 'cause I'm a honky. I'm a honky. I'm a honky. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. My name is Carrots, doo-doo. I'm sexy as hell. Look at my carrot legs. I'm nutritious, delicious, and I can be used to masturbate. So go on and eat your carrots. I think I'm gonna eat myself. Carrots, carrots. Oh.
I am Baron Helmut Schnitzel-Nazi, and I am German, fixing the elixirs to get you ready. Ha, wunderbar. Are you ready to rock? Ha, I am rocking. Look at my eyes.
Do you know a place you can go where you can drink and smoke and laugh your face off? That's a Real Ninjas podcast.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.